Hi folks, I am back today to share with you a special order mini album that I created for a client's granddaughter who I believe is getting married in like 2 or 3 weeks. I think her name is Brooke, and I wanted to share the album with you before I wrapped it up and sent it on its way, as well as share with you all, and so that she has a reference when she opens it, then she knows how to use it. So backstory on this album, I had communicated with her mother about the ceremony and what they're doing, if they're throwing the bouquet, and how many bridesmaids, how many groomsmen, all of the above, so I can kind of make it very specific to the wedding itself. So I did my best. So let's just dig right into the album. So it is 8 by 8, and I have a 3 and almost a 3.5 inch spine here. I used basil cardstock with a hidden hinge system, of course. They're using dahlias in the wedding, and I tried, folks, and tried to make those myself out of paper, and I epically failed every time. So there's a local floral shop here that does dried flowers that looks realistic, and so I just went ahead and got a big one. It was this big, and I actually just cut it down, and it had some buds, and I added that to the front cover. It also has this popped up so the bride can put a picture of them both into that front cover here. And then on the side of the wedding, or side of the album that says wedding, I believe I used it. It's Echo Park, and I think it's called Wedding Bliss. So there's a 5-page spread. I do have tissue paper in between each page just because I wanted to be able to keep them safe. So this is a magneted piece here. I did use lace and pearls, and a lot of the cut aparts as well. This is magneted, so you can do 5x7s or 4x6s in here. And I kept some of the cut aparts in here as well. Aren't these cute? When it's love at first sight and once upon a time. So these were, the first page depicts like our love story, how they met maybe leading up to the day he asked her to marry him. I also put photo guides in here, so that way it's easy for them to cut out the photos to attach. So 5x7 is obvious, but you can definitely do some 4x6s in here. So let's tuck those back in here and then put that there. So then we get to this page here, and of course this is the page of She Said Yes. I went ahead and did quite a few little pockets here. This was one of the cut aparts that you can just take this out and slide a photo in. And then of course these two cut aparts here. And then these were little pieces that I just made that she can journal on, but they're also popped up so you can definitely slide a photo in there if you would like. And then a mat at the backs. So I used the Wedding Bliss paper, but I also used a En Blanc white paper collection from, I believe it's Joann Fabrics, just to offset some of the pieces. The wedding colors were a pink and a gray. And this paper was perfect. As soon as I found the colors and I was at Tuesday Mornings, it was like meant to be. It was already there and ready to go. So this opens up like this, and this is also popped up to put a photo in there. It says, I'll be yours. And then in each side panel, you will have a large photo mat to do 4x6s, 5x7s, or a few 3x4s, depending on how she'd like to put her layout in here. So we'll just slide that right back in. Put my tissue back. Now don't mind my fingers, folks. This is the joys of my urban garden. So over here is the bride page, and I just left this all pretty with the lace and the pearls. You can put a cropped 4x6 or a full 4x6 there. And I just did some of these cut aparts on a little tag with some white seam binding, the dress, and those just tuck right in there for journaling. Then you get to the groom page, and it's the same thing. And then these 3 cut aparts here, it says forever, 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 and forever. So she can journal on those as well. And then again, in here, another large photo mat in the pocket. So let's see if I can just slide that back in. All right, so then the next page is going to be the bridesmaids and the groomsmen. So there's 4 bridesmaids and 4 groomsmen, I believe, or 4 girls on her side and 4 guys on the man's side. So what I did here was I just created a belly band with a stopper, and I did just 2 little booklets so she could put one of each of her ladies in there. And then just a photo mat here. You could do a group photo. You could journal on that, however she sees fit. Get to the groomsmen side, and gosh, this lace was so beautiful. I did use some fabric tack to keep all these pearls and laces down, so it is definitely a sturdy album. And of course, again, for the groomsmen, just little booklets here. They're all the same, except for the design a little bit, but I like the groomsmen. And of course, another cut apart. And then another pull out here. This one says always and forever. So she could definitely put the group photos on the insides or just pictures of her and the groom. So we'll get to this side here. And this one is the bride and the groom page. So I just did a little corner pocket here. I left this popped up so you can slide a photo right in there. And then used some of these cut aparts here as little tags or photo mats. You can put photos on those as well. And then over here, I did a waterfall. And I did 2 waterfalls in here because I know that the wedding pictures you're going to take a lot of. And this album actually holds 94 to 96 pictures. So I did a little belly band here. And of course, a waterfall to put all the 4x6s on. And then behind it, I created a pocket. So you have these right here, which are also 4x6s. And I used some of the stickers as the pulls, so you knew to pull them out. And I thought that was a great idea without having to waste space. I wanted to make as much room as possible. So then you get to this one. It's the Mr. and Miss sticker here from the sticker sheet. So she can add a picture of them together. Some more pictures of them together anyway. See if I can slide this in. I'm doing this from behind the camera, so bear with me. It's been a while since I've videoed, folks. So let me know if you can see this good or not. Alright, so then we come to this page, and I use some acetate here and some lace and ribbon, and it is magnetized here. You can put a picture in there that says I do. So that holds a 5x7. You open this up here, and then this is a little booklet that comes out, and then just a floating photo mat here or a journal tag. Put this tissue over here. And then here's the just married page. So you have the just married photo, and then husband and wife, and then I took 2 of the tags from the cut aparts here and just made a little pocket for those. Excuse me. So you can journal on those. And then, of course, the just married sticker. I thought that was perfect for another just married picture, maybe kissing the bride, who knows. And you get to the last 2 pages here, and of course there's another waterfall. So I did do wedding day here. Can you see that? Okay. And then this one was the bouquet toss, which of course you can move these anywhere you want, but this is also popped up so you can just slide a photo right in. I meant to do it on this side, but you know, sometimes mistakes turn out to be clever accents to a new book. So this is a wedding day again, and then all of these waterfalls here, and they are 4.5 by 6.5, so you can easily do a 4x6 with the pink and the gray matted. And then you go to this side here, which is the last page, and it's the honeymoon page, and I only wanted to do just one little honeymoon page. I'm sure that if they have a great honeymoon, they're going to take a lot more pictures than one page, but that could be a whole other album. So here's just 2 photo mats or journal tags here in this little pocket. It says honeymoon with them driving away in their car. Again, this is magneted down, and then this opens up. So you've got lots of room here. And then in this little tag here, on the inside it says, and they lived happily ever after. Isn't that adorable? So I loved how this turned out. The lace and the paper was so pretty. I know there's a little hint of black in there, but gosh, you know, it was, I couldn't have found a better paper to match the wedding. So then in the meantime, after that, I went ahead and I made their wedding card, which is this right here. Mr. and Mrs. This is a whole die cut. And all I did was use a little bit of stickles, and then I added some pearls. I don't know if you can see the stickles or not, but they are in there. And then with the leftovers, me knowing me, I went ahead and made like little brag books. So I just made little brag wallets that are on a magnet, again with some photo guides in there so they knew what size to photos. And it just is a little mini waterfall. Holds 5 pictures. Has a little pocket here for a card that she can gift to grandma, her mother-in-law, whoever she wants to gift a little album to of the wedding pictures once the wedding is all said and done. But I did make a set of 4 of these, and they're already wrapped and ready to go. So folks, that is my wedding album. I just wanted to share it with you. I thought you would love this. It's so pretty. And I just love how it turned out. So thanks folks for coming today and watching my video. God bless you, and I will be back soon. Have a great day.